What is up, guys? It's your boy Falcon back again, and today we're working on this 2019 GMC Acadia, and we're going to be replacing the spark plugs on this. So if you need to do this on your vehicle, stay tuned. All right, guys, so here we go. We're going to attempt to do my first video back after my accident. I still don't have full use of my left hand, but we're going to see what we can do. Let's get to it. All right, right now, first I wasn't gonna make a video, but since I'm already here, I decided to go ahead and start recording. But I took out the air box, the hose that goes from here to there, and just the plastic that goes over here. And that's not too difficult to do. You have the Phillips screws that go all the way around this. You have one connector here, and then this hose, which actually goes connected with this whole thing. So you have the two there, and then one 10mm bolt. That's it. And one hose in the back, and then this plastic one right here, which is this one right here, and it goes right here on it. All you do is right here on the bottom, this clip, you press it up and it unlocks it. So when you press it up, then you can just pull it back. I had to remove it from here to do the back spark plugs, which I already did. But the front ones are more complicated. That's why I'm making a video on the front ones. The back ones is pretty much the same thing I'm gonna do in the front ones, but you have a lot more room in the back. On the front ones, I had to take off the entire intake. So let's get started. Okay, so now that we're here, just to let you guys know that the 10mm bolt that goes right there, it goes right here. So all you do is take that off, and then the back ones are just clips you can just pull out, but it comes together with the boot here. So you're gonna have to take off this first, and then the boot, pull it all together as one. So now we have to remove the intake to get to the front valve cover where the spark plugs are at. So first I'm going to start taking off all the connectors. Of course, I already disconnected the negative battery cable. Probably should have told you that at the beginning, but all the connectors, I'm going to go ahead and take them off. This hose should be the same as the front, the one that I showed you over here. So you have those white clips, so you're just going to see which side it is and then press it down and then pull it out. Same thing with this connector, that connector. And because once we get down here, this little heat shield, just like this one on the back, we need to at least pull it up so we can get to the spark plugs on the bottom. Once we take off the intake, the procedures for this is going to be the same thing as the back. The back I already did, but there's no point in me doing that and the front when it's the same procedure. You guys can just see it. The red clips are just like safety clips, so you just pull them back a little bit and then it unlocks, and then you can press the tab to pull it out. So I took off the one here, the connector here. The harness that went here, it just clipped on here. This one right here, the hose, like I said, just press this one, you press on the top and it unlocks to pull it back. On this one, it has another clip back here, but I just pull it out with the entire thing. And I'm just gonna take off I believe they're 12mm bolts. There's gonna be another one down here, and it should all come out one piece. It's 13mm. The one right here in the front is a 10mm. It's recommended that whenever you do this job, if you're gonna take off the intake, you're gonna need intake gaskets to replace them, because you're gonna take off the intake. Now that all the bolts are loose, let me show them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we should be able to just pull it up. We have to take off the fuel rail, 10mm. Another one right there. Okay, now with the intake off, the coils are under this heat shield, so we have to take off these connectors here all around so we can pull up this heat shield, and we can get to the coils and the spark plugs, which is the same thing I did over there. But once you get here, it's the same thing as over there. So, you know, if you're already here and you can do this side, you can do the back side. Okay, here it is with the shield taken off. We have 10mm bolts here in the coils, and then just pull them straight out. Now I'm just checking here to make sure that it doesn't have any like white lines or anything. White lines is usually a telltale sign of that it has a crack and the spark is going like to the side and not to the actual spark plug or anything. It all looks good. And the spark plug, it's a smaller size. It's an 9/16, which this one is the same one that the Ford F-150 uses with the Triton engines. Here, I would just say check how tight they are when you take them off and put them on the same as tight. These ones don't have crush washers on the spark plug. Like usually on the regular spark plugs they have crush washers, so whenever you put it on you can tighten it and the washer crushes itself, makes it flat, and you can tighten it up a little bit more. This one doesn't. So this one, when it goes in, just tighten it up a little bit more and then that's it. Here it is. Usually the crush washer goes here, but this one doesn't have it. So as soon as it goes in and then it gets tight, just tighten it up a little bit more and then that's it. I would say like a quarter of a turn. Tighten it all by hand so you don't strip it. Okay, there it is. Now I'm just gonna put the coils back and do everything in reverse order. These gaskets are the ones that you want to make sure that you replace. This gasket kit is probably like $5–10 at a auto parts place. On that gasket itself, I will say you don't have to go to the dealer since it's just a rubber gasket. If it was any sensor or anything, I would say yes, buy it at the dealer. But that rubber gasket, you don't have to. Alright guys, so I really hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell for me, share the channel. I will catch you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching. You guys have yourselves a great day.